What is up, my good friends? It is your old Power Closet Gamer back again for some more Age of Engineering, and welcome to episode 49 of the Age of Engineering series. That's right, we're almost up to episode 50, which is halfway to 100, which is fantastic. I'm just using my crusher at the moment to crush up some rubies. I've got it sort of rigged up into here to keep the rubies always in stock, and then so the rubies are coming in, going into there, and then the ruby dust is getting piped back up into the ME interface up here. Fantastic, very, very good. Now, the reason I'm doing that actually is because, I did have a bit of a chrome shortage, but I've just chucked quite a few chrome dust into the old electric arc furnace over here. So let's spread those out a bit. There we go. Perfect. Right, okay, so quite a bit of chrome going on. I've moved all of my fuel production line, and I've moved it upstairs. This is still a bit of a mess down here, but I will fix that up between episodes. But what I've been doing, if we go up to Captain Jack's crow's nest up here and have a little look around and see what we've been up to. Now, prepare yourselves. We've got a launch pad over here, look. An area where we're going to launch our rocket from. This is going to be fantastic. I've built this little building and I tried to make it look a bit more kind of sort of futuristic. And I don't know if I've done it. I don't know if I've done the trick, but I quite like it. Like the glass front and stuff. I've moved all of my fuel production stuff over to here. This is supposed to be sort of automated now. So I've got these switched off at the moment because just because they kind of drop the frame rate a little bit, and I try to keep the frame rate quite high for when I record. But I have been leaving these on sort of overnight between episodes and stuff, and I've got 24 tanks of rocket fuel in there, and a little bit in the pipes. And I've piped this all the way out over here, and the reason I've moved this upstairs is because I'm going to set up probably a fueling station. I've run some power out, and I've run all the fuel all the way out to here, out to this panel, and I've even sort of built a little room underwater as well. What do you think about that? Aren't I very, very conscientious to build underwater as well? It's mainly because I've got a little sort of room down here. If I go down here, I've got a little room down here for like maintenance and stuff. Little maintenance hatch down there. Pretty nifty, I think. So the plan for today, my friends, is to get a launch pad, get some structure tower blocks, get some liquid fuel engines, get a guidance computer, get a rocket assembly machine, if you believe that, a Planet ID chip, and we also need to get a spacesuit and a suit workstation, and a gas charge pad. And then, and only then, we will be good to go to the moon. And there's one more thing that I want to get as well, and that's a mining drill, so I can really kick ass in the moon with mining. So, excellent. Lots and lots of things to do. I don't think we should have any problems when it comes to components and things. But let's have a... Well, do we need to get to sleep, or we'll just go downstairs? Let's just go downstairs to our little underground lair and start to build up some of this stuff, shall we? So, the first thing that I want to do is this launch pad. And actually, let me just show you something. I've made this thing, and I call it the Clayomatic 3000 here. And it gives me 4 clay for 1 clay, and I'll show you exactly how it works. So let's get some clay, because I was running out of clay, and the different ways that you can get clay, like probably the sag milling gives you 2 with maybe a bonus of 1. The industrial centrifuge, the extractor gives you 4. Oh, maybe that would have been a better way to do it. But anyway, maybe that would have been a better way to do it. But this one's free. This way, the way that I'm doing it is free. So that's got to be good, isn't it? Let's see if we can craft some clay. Let's craft 100 clay. It's going to take 25 clay blocks. So let's have a look and see this thing in action. Look at the frame rate. The Clayomatic 3000. Oh, look at it. It's making clay, look. And it does it at quite a high rate as well. I'm quite proud to see it's done that already. It's done it already. It didn't cost any power whatsoever. Fantastic. Apart from obviously power in the ME interfaces and stuff like that. The only thing it cost us was about 40 frames per second, I think. Not bad. Not bad at all. Anyway, the reason I did that was because we're going to need clay for the concrete for our launch pad. So let's have a look at this launch pad, shall we? It's going to take this concrete stuff, but you get 12 for every one. So maybe we can make... I'm going to do a 5x5, so what's that, 25? So we're going to have to get a couple of these. I need another water bucket. Let me grab this water bucket from here. Let's go over to here and get another water bucket. In fact, what do you say, ME interface? Do you say that I've got another water bucket or a bucket of some description? I can craft a bucket. Let's craft one quick bucket, and then we'll be okay, I think. There we go. So 2 buckets worth of water should give us enough concrete for the launch pad. Yes, because we're going to do a 5x5. I think a 5x5 should be okay. But then, so I mentioned last episode actually that the last time I launched a rocket was back in the old days of TechIt. That's right, the old days of TechIt, and rockets back then were not the same as rockets as they are now. Let me tell you that. They were like a cardboard, you know, like the rockets that you used to make in school when you were little. Well, I did anyway. The rockets you used to make in school were nothing like the rockets that come out of this mod. The rockets that you used to make in school were made from like a Kellogg's cornflake box, with like some other bits and pieces, maybe some toilet rolls stuck onto them, and if you were lucky, if it was that time of year, a fairy liquid bottle as well. And they used to just be sort of made of those sort of scraps of trash that you had lying around your house. Well, that's exactly what the old TechIt rockets used to look like. It was like a very square thing, about 3 blocks high, with a little triangle on the top. And let me tell you this. So I looked at an advanced rocketry sort of spotlight that was being done on it, and some of these rockets look freaking fantastic. They don't look anything like this piece of junk that I flew, but the controls look the same, so that's pretty good. Right, structure tower goes like here. So the structure tower has to be as high as your rocket. So we're just going to build one that high, and then that'll be fine, I think. I don't think our rocket's going to be any higher than that. Right, so the next thing that we need, looking through my list that I've got in front of me, will probably be the rocket assembly machine. So it needs to go at the same level as this. So let me grab another one of these, and then I need to get some... maybe I can get some conduit, and then a little pretty swish, won't it, if we get our ME interface. Get our ME terminal, sorry. Conduit. Do we have anything that's painted black? Yes, we do. There's one. So that's pretty good. That can go... painted with basalt. Perfect. You can go there. Doesn't look the best. I might just get some scaffold. Have we got any painted with scaffold? What have we got in here in terms of conduit? Because I do like my conduit. I do make quite a bit of conduit. Black glass. Black glass? What do we say about black glass? Do we say black glass looks good? Yes. Yes, I think it does. Painted with black glass, and you can't even see the conduit inside it. Fantastic. Is that going to work though? Let me think about this. Let me put another one on top and see if this is going to... Yeah, that's going to work. Nice. That's weird because I've got another one of those over here, and you can see the conduit inside it. But maybe it's because I haven't got anything on top. We'll see. Right, so let's go and get this guidance computer fixed up, shall we? Let's go right downstairs. I feel more comfortable down here. That's why I keep coming down here. Upstairs, I kind of feel exposed, but this is down here with my machines, like a little hobbit living in the ground. I feel quite happy. Right, now, guidance computer. We also need to get spacesuit as well. Should we do that first? Should we do the spacesuit first? What am I missing here? Some more iron rods. Just iron rods? I thought I had loads of iron rods. Oh, I might have just used all of my iron rods. Never mind. Let's make some more iron rods. Can I see them in here? Iron rods. Let's get some more of those. And then we should be good to go. We should hear our things stamping. Yes. Right. This guy. Space helmet. Nice. Space boots. Lovely. Space chest piece. Oh, I need something else for that. A fan? Crikey, that's loud. Liquid fuel tank. We're going to need a lot more steel rods, I think. But that should be okay for this guy. Is that right? Yes. And then the leggings. Nice. So we've got our spacesuits sorted out. That's one tick on the list. So then let's have a look at this rocket. Oh, titanium gears. Titanium rods as well. I'm not sure if I've got enough titanium actually. Let's have a look and see what we've got in our inventory, because 42 small piles of titanium dust. Hopefully that'll be enough. I haven't really been going upstairs and making this into what I should be doing with it. So let's grab some more bauxite from here. I've got 8 bauxite dust there. Maybe I need to come up here and grab some of this bauxite from out of here. And then what we can do is we can wang it on our... So we're okay for chrome at the moment. So it's on here already. But the trouble is this has always got ruby dust in it. So let's just go like that. And what we're also going to need is some empty fuel cells as well. So let's have a look, because the issue is that the bauxite creates these hydrogen cells, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with these. I could just use the extractor and get rid of it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need hydrogen. I think I probably am. Compressed air cells. So let's take these compressed air cells anyway, because there's quite a few in there. Let's put those in this guy so that he keeps those in stock, and he should be getting those in. Nice. And that should allow this guy to now fire up, because he should be getting these, because I've got these on the inventory as well. Excellent. Okay, so that's going to craft the bauxite. What I need to do is probably get another industrial electrolyzer, but let me just wang this bauxite dust into there. That will start getting us more small piles of titanium. In the meantime, what we can do is we can come back down to the factory and we can chuck this titanium in here. Go in there, and then that should start making us titanium ingots. What are you saying? Titanium ingots, nice. Let's grab a couple of those. So for us to be able to make titanium gears, we're going to need 4, because we're going to use this machine. Now, there might be a bit of a problem, because I don't think they're going to come out of there. Let's see about getting a hopper, because we need to teach it the recipe. And teaching it the recipe is a pain in the arse, because we need to move our things, which is a bit of a nuisance, really. So this is the gear one. This is the gear one? This is the gear one over here. So let's grab that from there. Let's put this hopper down. We need to wrench it as well. Go that way. Right, now let's grab a couple of titanium. Let's type in tit. There we go. We've got 10 titanium, so we need to be careful. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. They should come out onto there. No, the hopper doesn't seem to want to do the job for us. Maybe, how can I do this now? Because it's going to be a bit of a problem. The hopper doesn't want to seem to do the job. Maybe we can get away with a chest and some item conduit, maybe? If we put the chest there, and then we get rid of this guy. But if we put one in at a time, is that going to work? No? It's not going to work either. Okay, let's go... Let's grab that from there, and let's get some item conduit. So, have I got any item conduit in stock? I should have. There we go. A couple of those. Now, if we go to there, and then we get rid of that connection there, and then we say insert, then we say extract from here, always active, and then we get these guys, and we chuck them in there. That should make, yes, good. And that's going to go back into our system. Or did that come into my inventory? That went into my inventory. Right, okay, now we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this, and we can put our... Thank God that noise is finished. Jesus Christ. Let's get rid of this, and then we can put our ME interface back down there, and we can teach it how to make the recipe. So that's fine. Right, let's get this ME interface back from there. Let's put that back on there. Is that reconnected? Can't really see. Is it reconnected? Yes, it has. That's good. Right, let's put these guys back in there like that. Let's go over to here. teach our system that in a processing pattern, 4 of these are equal to 1 of those. Teach that. That's good. Okay, and now we need to do the same again in order to make our titanium rods as well. Was it 2 more rods? I think it was 2 more rods. So these should be bursting into life? Yes, they are. Good, okay. Now, let's look at the old guidance computer then, shall we? Let's get rid of that from there. Let's look at this guidance computer. So the guidance computer and the rocket assembly machine. We're going to need both. So it was just 2 rods, a couple of the green circuits, so let's make 2 of those. And then the rocket assembly machine. Machine structure blocks, concrete, user interface. We might even be good to go now with that. Yes. Rocket assembly machine. Perfect. Okay. Now, guidance computer. What the friggin' hell are these guys? So redstone there, that's okay. What is this? Basic circuit plate, eye of the ender, and redstone. We've got basic circuit plates, haven't we? Because we made quite a few of those. Now, are they going to be over here? So we've got 3 there. That means we need 1 more because we needed 4 of those circuits, didn't we? Let's get some more of our silicon balls and let's turn those into things that we need. These guys. That's going to make us basic circuit plates, I believe. Or is that going to make us something else? And we've got basic circuits in there as well. Let's take those out of there. Let's put those into our ME system. So yes, that is going to make us. No, silicon wafers, that's going to make us. So how do we make these again? What was the recipe for these? What was it? It was redstone and gold. So let's grab some gold from here. And we might as well grab a few gold and a few redstone as well. Well, we just need 1 redstone, and then we need, was it ender pearls that we needed? Or was it Eye of the Ender? Let's have a quick look again at this guidance computer. Was it Eye of the Ender? Yes, it was Eye of the Ender. Okay. So let's grab 4 of these and we can chuck those guys back in there. Right, okay. Now, let's put... That's the output hatch. Let's put 1 of those in there. That's going to craft that guy. So let's get those out and let's put that in. Then that should start crafting that guy. Excellent. And then we just need to grab this one from here, this basic circuit plate, and then put that in there, like that. Then these silicon wafers can go in the ME system. Get rid of those. All the gold and that stuff. And what's all this ruby stuff doing in my inventory? Oh, it's for the machine upstairs. Okay, now that should be going. These are going to take a few minutes to run along here. So let's think about what we need to do next. So the rocket assembly machine, we just need to get a planet ID chip as well. So let's have a quick look at the planet ID chip. It is this one, I believe. Yes, satellite. Yes. So we've got this, and then this is just that. So that one should get us the planet ID chip. So we need to program that before we go, I think. I think we put that in the guidance computer and then that programs it. I hope, anyway, I think. Maybe it does. So we've got our rocket assembly machine. We're just waiting on our guidance computer, which is that. Now the only other thing that we need, or the other couple of things that we need 2 of these guys. And I need some more titanium plates. So I haven't taught this how to make titanium plates yet. Titanium plates. How do we make titanium plates again? So as soon as we haven't got much titanium, I say we just chuck them in the metal former for the moment, and we just do as many as we need. So we need 6 for that. So hopefully, have we got enough titanium? Let's see how much titanium we've got. We've got 4. So I need to get another. Maybe I can knock up another few titanium from this. That's another 6, okay? So maybe we should be okay. Right, I'll be back once I've got these crafted. Okay, so 2 of these liquid-fueled engines, and then the other thing that we need some fuel tanks. We need quite a few. Maybe we need... I'm not quite sure. But I'm going to grab like 6, I think. 6 is probably a good number, and then we can see if we can have enough fuel to get to where we need to get to. So 6 for that. Probably going to need another fuel tank for something else, I'm not sure. Right, next thing, gas charge pad. We're going to need 2 more fuel tanks for that actually. So let's grab another 2 at least. And gas charge pad, a couple of these steel fans as well. So let's grab 2 of those guys. And then that should be good to go. We might need the user interface, this one. And then we might need another one of these. Make that? Yes. And then a weighted pressure plate. That one. There we go. Should be good to go with the charge pad. Excellent. So that thing will give us oxygen into our suit, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, the other thing that we need is a suit workstation, which is just one of these. And we're short of a chrome plate, so let's make up some more chrome plates. I only need 1, but it'll make us 9 anyway. 1 minute. Suit workstation. Need a crafting table. And the suit workstation should be good to go. Good. Excellent. So let's go and see if our circuits are finished. Then we can maybe make our guidance computer. Are you done? You should be in this port here. Excellent. Okay. Now let's clear some stuff from our inventory. Let's chuck these titanium ingots back in there. Let's get rid of those chests and those hoppers. That's good. Okay. Now tracking circuit, and then we should be good to go to make our guidance computer. What do you say? You say that we need more of these. Okay. And then 1 more titanium plate. So let's grab another titanium plate. This titanium is going to be an issue, I can tell already. So let's quickly whiz upstairs to the basement. Let's chuck that in there, and let's go back downstairs, and then we should be good to go. Hopefully, anyway. And then that's all the crafting done, I think. Guidance computer, excellent. Okay. Okay, so exciting times. Let's start building our rocket, shall we? Right, that goes there. And you get a bit of a GUI, but we haven't got anything on there yet, so it's not going to do anything. So our liquid-fueled engines will go there each side, and then our fuel tanks will go on top, like here. I mean, this looks fantastic, doesn't it? Look at this. It actually looks like a proper rocket. I mean, that doesn't look anything like the one that I built before. Not at all. And then the guidance computer can go like in between those 2 there. And then all we need on top actually is a seat. So let's grab a seat, and then we can sit inside this thing. Seat, seat, seat. And what are you made of, seat? So just this advanced rocketry seat. There we go. It's just 3 wool. That was easy. And then let's go back to the nuclear facility over here, and then back through the wall and over to here. Cool. And then the seat can just go on top of this. 1 minute. Guidance computer. Let's put the Planet ID chip in there. And then we can put the seat on top of this. There we go. Now we should be able to sit in here. And then left shift to get off. But we should be able to analyse that now. Can we scan that now? This appears to be a bit of a graphical glitch. Look at this. I think it's just because the animation's going. That's weird. That's not good though, is it? I'd like to be able to see the animation, please. No? Okay. So you can see that our weight is 10 newtons and our thrust is 20 newtons. And then the fuel consumption is going to be 20 millibuckets per second. And the acceleration is going to be 0.2 meters per second. And we are clear for liftoff. So I think we can click build on there now. And then we get a weird graphical glitch again. And then that goes away. And then if we sit up on the seat here, I've got my GUI linked to a different number. Now we can select our destination. Look at this. Don't know this. None of this is. This is all bugged out as well. Weird. Where's the moon gone? There it is. Moon. Select. Destination Lunar. Right, but we don't want to. We don't want to go yet. We want to get out of here because we're not ready. That's now built though. So we're good to go. We need to take some fuel with us. Actually, we need to put some fuel in the rocket. But there's one more thing that we need to do. So let's put down our suit workstation, and let's actually can we put our suit on now? Let's get rid of all this stuff, and then let's put this suit on. Nice. We're officially in our spacesuit. We get an achievement, suited up. We've got an O2 meter as well. Now, I need to get some oxygen in this guy, and that's what this gas charge pad's for. And the oxygen line for this is oxygen, isn't it? Yes, oxygen is coming through here. So I might just break through this wall just for the moment, and then I'll run the oxygen round later. I'll probably want my charge pad close to where my launch pad is, because that's where my sort of infrastructure is going to be. Let's get rid of this, and let's go and get some more fluid conduits here. And let's just have this sort of coming out here. Now the charge pad should just go like that. Then this needs to be insert. No, not extract, insert. Then I need to come back round because that is not working properly. Can I get it from here? There we go. Now, is that? It needs RF. Does it need RF? Okay, well, let's give it some RF. Let's go. Let's whiz underground quickly. There we go. Right now, that should be getting power. Let's just switch these two over and let's go upstairs. Now, gas charge pad. Are you getting RF? Not getting RF. Maybe it didn't need RF. But it's filling up our O2, so that's good. And I think whilst we're on Earth, or whatever this planet is, it's not going to use up our O2. Excellent. Okay, so I think we're good to go. Are we good to go? Maybe we want to get some suit upgrades. So just looking through some of these upgrades for our suit, there's a few bits and pieces. There's a jetpack, which looks pretty good. Some pretty cool stuff in here. There's obviously I'm going to get some bits and pieces. Not going to get too much. I'm going to get the padded landing boots because they're going to stop us getting full damage. Although I don't think on the moon it's going to be too much of an issue. I could get this laser gun, although clicking it doesn't seem to actually do anything. I really want the laser gun. There's a jackhammer in here as well, which is pretty good. But I don't think we need much of this stuff at the moment anyway. There's an astro bed. Astro bed? Nice. I think we should be good to go. I'll just get these padded landing boots and I think we should be alright. I don't know what these do. Anti-fog visors. So padded landing boots is pretty cheap. It's an advanced circuit. What's that? Advanced circuit plate, which is silicon wafer, block of redstone. That's okay. Cool. Okay, I'll get those and then I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've got all the bits that I need. I just need to run these through these machines now. So for an advanced circuit, it is that and that. Then that should make us the advanced circuit. Excellent. Okay. And then for the boots, we just need that one advanced circuit in a cutting machine. That gives us 4 advanced circuits actually. So the advanced circuit plate in the cutting machine. So we'll do that. We'll just wait for this to go. Hurry up. And then we can start getting on to some space exploration. So maybe we can go to the moon, I think, is the first port of call. And we'll have a quick look. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Let's start preparing ourselves. We need to charge up our battery. Let's charge up our battery over here. Whilst that's doing. Let's get that done. Excellent. I'm not sure Staff of Travel is going to work on the moon. Hope it does. Hope it does. And we obviously need to repair MC Hammer as well. I was going to make the mining drill, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that because that's just going to take ages. Right, let's get those in there and chop those up, and then we should be okay to go. Right, boots are done. Yes. Let's go upstairs and then let's put these in here like this. If we put our boots in there, and then we put those guys in there, then that should work. Excellent. Okay, so it's got padded landing boots, and I'll get a little icon in my overlay. Right, some last minute preparations, repairing MC Hammer, and then I think that we are good to go, my friends, to the moon at last. Right, last minute preparations complete. I've got my fuel. I've got some enlightened fused quartz that emits light, because I don't think torches work on the moon. I've got my spacesuit on. I've got my batteries charged. I've dumped everything out of my inventory. I've got MC Hammer fully repaired. So I think we can do our very slow walk, just like Neil Armstrong, to our rocket. And I think if we put some fuel... Right, I think we're good to go. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. We're just kind of just perched on a rocket, if you can believe that. Here we go, we're going up. Base looks pretty cool from up here, doesn't it? Look at this. Oh. Now, you can see that our altitude is increasing. Our velocity is increasing, actually. We're going quite fast. Just breaking through the clouds now. There's our world below. Look at this. Oh. Just like Kerbal Space Program. Fuel level is decreasing. Very slowly, though. We're just raising up to altitude. Oh, it's so peaceful up here. Look at this. Look at this. Looks fantastic. I can't really see much, though. Stars are pretty. The moon. Is that the moon or the sun? I think that's the moon. Is it made of... It's square. It's very square. Excellent. So we should transition, I think, soon to the moon. We're almost up to altitude. There we go. I've just got an achievement. Moon landing. So it would be awesome if you had to do like a Kerbal Space Program style retrograde thrust and get your periapsis and your apoapsis all lined up and things, but I don't think it's that complicated. I don't think it's that that advanced. But it's still pretty good though, isn't it? I mean to do all this in Minecraft is fantastic. Should start seeing the moon. There's the moon. Look at this. Is there a bit of a cave over there? And there's bees on the moon. Who would have thought that? There we go. Right, let's dump this fuel back into our rocket. There we go. Fully fueled. I don't know what happened to that fuel that I put in there. Oh. Bouncy. Oh, I should have bought a bee scoop, shouldn't I? Now what's this? Moon turf. Oh. Look at these guys. Wintry. Oh, they're wintry hives. Okay, so because it's cold, I expect up here, is it? Right. Okay. Now let's quickly check the guide because we need to look for a specific ore while we're on the moon, don't we? We don't just want to be mucking about, bouncing around all over the place. We want to be looking for something quite specific. So the goal is to get 4 new ores, which will need to progress: mercury, tantalum, zirconium, and cadmium. They all come from the different planets. But scrolling down a little bit, your first destination is the moon, where you will find dilithium. So dilithium is what we're looking for. So let's have a look at the tooltip for dilithium, shall we? And that'll tell us where we need to go to get it. So it's this stuff: dilithium ore on Luna, and it starts at 63. So we need to go down to about Y9, I think. So let's start digging, shall we? Here we go. I don't think there's any lava on the moon, is there? No, there's not, but there is a cave. So what? Have they got normal ores on the moon? Don't jump. Right, loads of ores, and there's not much dilithium yet. Well, in fact, no dilithium yet. So I'm going to keep hunting for dilithium on the moon, like some kind of crazy scrub. In fact, actually, look, the enlightened fused quartz works really well. Look, wonderful. Got light on the moon. Who would have thought it, eh? Fantastic. Right, I'm going to keep hunting, and I'll come back if I find some dilithium. Oh, there we go. Dilithium achievement get. Nice. Thank you very much. Now, I'm not quite sure how much of this I'm going to need, but it says it's used for the warp core, and the warp core sounds important, so I think I'll probably try, maybe spend an hour here, and then I'll come back once I've got enough dilithium that I think it's going to last me for a little while. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, my friends, we are back after what seems like quite a lengthy mining trip, I believe. I sort of went mental with MC Hammer and went all over the place. We got quite a bit of dilithium. We got like 2 and a bit stacks, you know, almost 3 full stacks, and loads of other ores as well. 26 diamonds, would you believe? Not bad, not a bad haul of diamonds. I had to stop off at some lava and drop off quite a bit of cobblestone, but that's fine. It's not too bad. Right, now let's get home. Actually, look at our O2. I could have stayed up here. I could have stayed there for quite a while. I should have bought some repair kits for this actually, or even better, just made the mining drill before. But I was too excited to get to the moon, so let's go. Let's get out of here, shall we? Excellent. Right, let's jump on our rocket. let's open our UI and let's select our destination and let's go back to Earth. Are we ready? We need to put some fuel in. We've got fuel. Are we ready to go? Let's go. Here we go. Taking off. Goodbye, Moon. It was a pleasant experience. Wasn't too bad. Hopefully we can get back to old Mother Earth without any issues. What's that over there? It's like 3 hives or something in a row. Interesting. Right, so we're just starting our gravity turn now, I think, as we come into orbit around the Moon, and then we will start blasting back to Earth. Velocity is quite high. Altitude is slowly creeping up. Fuel's doing okay. How do we look? We're looking good. Don't seem to have any boosters coming out though. Right, safely back to Earth, and we're just approaching our landing point now. Still doesn't seem to be any boosters coming out the bottom of the rocket, which is a bit disappointing. But there you go. It still looks pretty cool though, and we look at our base. So I do quite like Kerbal Space Program, and if you're frustrated watching me play this, then you'll be ripping your dick off in frustration, I think, watching me play Kerbal Space Program. But it is one of my most favourite games. I haven't played it for a long time actually. I wonder what's changed. I used to like all the mods and stuff that used to come with it. Anyway, that's pretty good. So it's not very often that you go to space, come back completely unscathed, with no problems whatsoever. So I'm quite impressed, quite impressed with myself. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll join me for the next episode. So the next episode, let's have a look and see what we need to do next. So I think what we will be doing is we will be trying to build a warp core, I think, because that's what we needed the dilithium for. Yes, warp core. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, then please leave a like and a comment, and make sure you enjoy yourself over the festive break as well. And I will see you guys next time.